Let's try this whole stream thing again. Fingers crossed my computer doesn't just shit the bed, as it is wont to do. Okay. So, after I stopped streaming yesterday, all I did was I finished the character that I was on, and I did the last character. And that's literally it. I did those two things, and then I saved after the second character and stopped. So I load in, it's going to load into the cutscene after all them happen. I didn't think it'd also play the... Yes! I love this. I'm just going to sit and watch it. Wonderful. So my favorite part about that, actually, is that it changes the further into the game you get. Like, the cutscene itself changes. And also the song changes, I think, like, twice. I guess 3 times, because I didn't know that there was a version without the vocals. But I've also never, like, stopped playing and then started this early into a playthrough, so... So yeah, like I said yesterday, this part is literally just gonna be the same cutscene as what happened previously, like before you play as the characters, except now, instead of just focusing on Virginia and like the train stopping, her making her way to the room, it's gonna like flash between everybody. It's kind of like just an opening credits thing, but it shows like where they all are on the train and how they like slowly coalesce to being in that one room. So yeah, just kind of, oh, I'm sorry, Jake just kind of grabs onto the bottom of the train and just hangs on there for a while. Gallows, or Matt, was the one who actually picked the lock to get in. Sarah just happened to be on the train. And, Clive Brandon, the one who I didn't get to show at all yesterday, he was actually hired to, like, guard the train and the treasure. And then the real threat appears. What now? I think someone's on the roof. No shit, Sherlock. Yes, I must agree. I believe this person may be the... Oh god, okay. I guess I just don't get the time to read. You're joking, right? Don't look at me. I'm not as naive to turn my back on a stranger. Very well then, I'll take the lead. So now we meet the real scoundrel behind it all. Probably one of my favorite characters. Definitely one of my favorite villains. Looks like we got company. You guys sure don't look like guardsmen to me. Who are you anyway? And you, punk. Didn't I see you kick in the window and break into the cabin? Don't tell me you blokes are all drifters going after the same treasure. Yes, we've been hired to guard the treasure. At least that holds up for me. We don't got time to play. I'd like to avoid the unnecessary bloodshed part, though. We're one short. Without Lucio, you know. I think we're biting off more than we can chew. Janus Cascade, ready to wreak havoc. Assume positions. I love Janus, he's so good. Well, I mean, he's horrible. But, like, he's good horrible. Love him. Great antagonist. This fight, very easy. Literally all you have to do is take out Janus, and by that I mean you just all shoot Janus until the fight's over. But if you take out Darius and Romero, you get bonus shit. So we're gonna do that because I like free shit. I think one of them gets you a full carrot, maybe, which is like a mini carrot, except instead of 25, I'm pretty sure the full carrot is 100. Sarah can use the force ability Mystic by expending 25 FP. Mystic is an ability where an effect from a single item can be applied to multiple targets. I talked about this yesterday too, but for those of you who didn't watch yesterday's fucking shit show of a stream, Each of the main characters has their own, like, gimmick ability. So, like, hers is Mystic. Like it said, it can use a single item across all 4 party members. Brandon's is Lock On, which makes you do a basic attack, which is a guaranteed hit, and I think it does critical damage, like, if you just did a critical hit. I don't know for sure if it's, like, actually critical hit damage, but it does a lot of damage. Like, more than a normal hit, and it's a guaranteed hit, so you can't miss. Jake's here is Accelerator. Basically, it lets him do whatever he's about to do before anyone else can, like, attack or anything. Which usually isn't a problem. He's typically the fastest on the field. But still, if you absolutely 100% need something to happen first, you make Jake do it. And then Gallows here has Extension, which you can use, like Pressure or Refrigerate, his attacking magic. You can use those across an entire group of enemies. And, like, when I say group, I don't mean you can attack all 3 of these guys, but, like, if you have 3 enemies, like, with the same name, it would be, like, as an example, Romero A, Romero B, Romero C. So if you use Extension, you can hit all 3 of those hypothetical Romeros. And then heal, exact same concept, except you can do it for the party. So he can, like, well, not full heal, but he can, like, heal across the entire party. And he also has Analyze, which is literally just, you scan an enemy, it shows, like, their health, attack, defense, all their stats, their weaknesses, stuff like that. Certain enemies you can analyze, but it won't show a whole lot, specifically bosses. I'm pretty sure these guys, if you scan them, it doesn't do a whole lot. So we're just going to use Pressure, because his basic attacks are garbage. I'll be blunt. Brought for real. Fucking focusing down Sarah like that. Rude. So one thing about using magic, when you do normal attacks, you'll gain FP when you attack, but if you use your Arcana, you do not gain FP from that. So, like, Arcana is typically going to be more powerful than your basic attacks, unless you're Clive or Brandon. If you're Brandon, it's really not going to do a whole lot. Because he does not have a good base magic stat, but his base attack stat is ridiculous. Really, really good. Okay, so we're gonna go back to just shooting Dario this time. We're all gonna shoot Dario, and he's going to heal, and we're going to hope Sarah doesn't get attacked at all until that time. If she does, sorry babe, you're just not getting another revive. I don't know what to tell you. 1 revive fruit is more revive fruit than I would have liked to use on this fight, so. There we go, and now we just focus down Janice. Also, all of Brandon's, like... Yeah, I'll use a heal berry, I guess. All of his basic attack power comes at the cost of he's slow as shit. There are ways you can get around that. Like, will eventually unlock more magic to equip to people, because that's how magic works in this. I'll show you here in a second. So, in order for your character to have magic, I can't do this yet because it's unlocked through the story. But you can... Basically, your magic comes from the spirits that, like, protect the world, essentially. All the different elemental spirits and whatnot. And as you gain the ability to have them, like, help you throughout the story, you can equip the different things that you get, like the mediums, I think they're called. You can equip them to the different characters, and that'll give them different magics that they can use, as well as they all have different effects on your stats. Yeah, so I got a heal berry, one from each of the Darius and Romero, and then the mini carrots from Janice. And as again, if you didn't watch the stream from yesterday, any kind of like healing items or like basically any item that you use that is like some sort of plant or fruit or flower or anything really just is hard to get. Very limited up until a certain point. For lore reasons, the planet's dying, not a lot of things can grow. So what they can grow, they can't really like sell in a store. Pretty much anything like that is going to be set aside for the use of these people. So you can't really like go and buy shit. Please report any damages to my client. I shall arrange it so you will be compensated. That's the box with all that mysterious light, right? What was in that anyway? That light. It had some sort of warmth to it. Those thugs were after it. I just can't win. This cutscene just does not... Like, I can't talk fast enough. But I'll summarize. So, Matt there, he has a scepter that supposedly lets you commune with the powers that sustain the world. AKA the things that I was talking about earlier that you can unlock equipped to characters. This is what I get for helping out, stuck in the middle of nowhere. I hope you like the animation of him kicking dirt, because he does that a lot. And that's how the four meet. So basically these, now 2 stabs. Matt thought that there was only one. That's the one that he stole in his tutorial thing. So now there's 2. And the goal is we're gonna go back to his hometown. And minor spoiler alert, his client, Brandon's client, the one that, like, hired him to protect it, is Matt's grandma. Also known as Basker Colony, where the people believe in the powers that sustain the world, the Guardians. You sure don't react much. Well, I must go finish my assignment. Would you mind introducing me to a lady named Holly? She's the one who assigned me to the task of delivering the Arc Scepter. Who, me? Introduce you to Granny? I ran away from here 3 months ago. Everyone thinks I'm dead. Brother? You're home. This is like a dream come true. I did not even foresee this in my dream sight. Although grandmother did say you would return home soon. She was absolutely right. So, he's family, as well as Holly? Oh, man. Holly, Callie, I don't know. Yes, that's the Arc Scepter, alright. A job well done. Here's your reward, and just a little extra, just to show my appreciation. Go on, take it. 1,200 Gela, that's the money. Looks like I caused you more trouble than you bargained for. Not only did you deliver the Arc Scepter, you also brought home my incompetent grandson. Hey, leave me out of this. It was just a coincidence that I came home. Not necessarily. She did mention I may also have to deliver a troublesome package. I had no idea that package would be you until now. I figured robbers and thugs would jump at the Arc Scepter if I released information about its transport, and that this boy would go after it too. I never imagined it'd be so easy. I should have known. You and your dirty tricks, Granny. But tell me this. If you just want to be back here, does that mean I've had the real Arc Scepter all along? And the one we delivered was a fake? I'm back. I love Shane. Shane's good. Oh, you are so pitiful. Listen well. The Arc Scepter you took, the one transported by the train, and the two over there. All 4 of these are genuine Arc Scepters. Matt, don't tell me you thought there was only one Arc Scepter in the world. Your lack of discipline for your studies is atrocious. Oh, hello, Sugar. You want to come inside? Come on. Come on, puppy. Come on. What, you want me to move out the way? And God, for the tiniest little dog, she will not come in my room unless my door is fully open. Come on. Come on, you goofy. The Arc Scepter is a staff, which can transmit and receive willpower. In other words, it is a sacred artifact used to communicate with guardians. There are a total of 4 Arc Scepters in this world. They were enshrined at various places that worship guardians, but they're gathered here now. The bearer of an Arc Scepter is capable of sensing the presence of the spiritual guardians, which means that he or she is capable of materializing and utilizing the power of the guardians in this world. The bearer of the Arc Scepter has the right to use the power of the guardian, but the bearer also has the right to kill the guardian. Huh? Shall we go for a walk? I'll continue my story then. The Arc Scepter made it to the colony safely, away from the hands of villains. Thanks to all of you, that is. But I do have a new mission I would like to ask of you. You want us to kill the Guardians? No, fucking idiot. Not exactly. I've been training hard to become a priest, and in the past year or so, I developed a special ability where I can foresee future events through my dreams. It's called Dream Sight. Through this legendary supernatural power, I was forewarned of the following apocalypse. A blue shadow will rise from the ancient dead on our planet, Filgaia. The resurrected blue shadow will wield a sharp, cold sparkle that will eat away the planet. People, animals, and all other life forms will be devoured, and eventually Filgaia itself. But there's no absolute proof of evidence to back it up. It's just a dream. This is my kid brother's dream. Trust me, his dreams always come true. Thank you, brother. I call it the Blue Menace. Very creative. But this thread is not all that the dream speaks of. It also tells of how the Blue Shadow will be defeated. The Blue Shadow shall be expelled by releasing the change which binds the Guardians. Filgaia will eventually rejuvenate, and a little girl will bring about peace and tranquility. My next mission to you is to release the Guardians. This may be a job for your grandson, but we're not Beskars. You can do it. When I said that the bearer of the Arc Scepter has the right to kill a Guardian, I meant you must face it in battle. It proves that you are worthy to face these intangible, invisible beings. And by fighting and proving your strength, the Guardian will be released from the Earth, transferring itself into a medium. What's a medium? This is a medium. It can be considered a passport that allows mankind to shape the planet and manipulate various powers. But this one here is an imitation, made from Bhaskar technology by extracting the breath of the planet like water and wind and refining it. This mission requires you to create a high-density, pure medium from the bare bones of the planet's breath, the Guardians. Thank you kindly for looking after my incompetent grandson. Please, return to the planet. Why'd you have to do that, Granny? A pure medium is much more powerful. All you have to do now is get one. You wield the Arc Scepter, do you not? Prove your strength to the Guardian. Pardon me. But we are only here... Who's the message? Whatever. But we're only here because we happen to meet by chance. We're not a team, nor do we have a reason to prove our strength to the Guardians. However, you did call this a mission. Would you mind explaining what our reward would be should we accept this assignment? A reward? Ah, yes, a reward. Your reward will be the mediums, transformed from Guardians. Take it. Excuse me? I love how fucking baffled he looks. He's like, "Bish, come again?" Wipe that stern grin off your face. Your looks will go to waste. She hitting on him. Dude, women all through this game fucking hit on Clive. It's great. It's so good. It's funny. I love it. There are 4 Arc Scepters, and there are 4 of you. Each one of you is worthy to face a Guardian. What you all do with the mediums afterwards, none of my concern. What, you want to leave already? Alright, fine, whatever. Little gremlin dog. Wait just a minute, Granny. Guardians and their mediums are valuable assets to us Bhaskars. We turn to them for guidance. But you would give them away to these mediums to... You would give away these mediums to complete strangers? God, I swear I'm dyslexic. It's fucking... I always thought you were a little slow, but now I just think you're completely senile. My, now that's a surprise. I never realized you were so passionate about our old traditions. Perhaps you are more conservative than I thought. Even if we Bhaskars were to face the Guardians and receive their mediums, all we do is enshrine them in this altar and leave them here. And what good would that do? I believe that entrusting the mediums to drifters who traverse the vast wasteland excuse me, is the true meaning behind releasing the Guardians. In a sense, it may be a long shot, but I believe this gamble is necessary based on the dream Shane had. I know this sounds like a crazy mission, but please consider. I'm in. I want my medium back. I can't back down now. I'm more drawn in by our story than anything else. Guardians, the power that sustained the world. To come into contact with such a mysterious entity means... I don't care either way. If we get it, we can always sell it. I'm in if there's money there. I'm not sure. But I do feel excited. It's like an adventure for drifters. I've always dreamed about that. Looks like you've decided. We all have our own reasons, but our goal is the same. God, my neck's killing me. The 4 of us would like to accept the mission to release the Guardians. You made a wise decision. Not the fact that you accepted the mission, but the fact that all 4 of you will carry out this mission together. The Guardians have sealed their bodies in a distant time, but still exist today as in intangible forms. Their strength far exceeds those of humans, so you should all watch out for each other. There's no need to rush. Prepare all you want before you prove your strength to the Guardians. We will not be doing that, 'cause just fuck it, we ball. It may be wise to brush up on your skills and learn more about the Guardians here in Bhaskar. Yeah. Okay, so whenever something like that pops up, you can hit square, and it'll give you more information about the thing. Earth, wind, water, and fire. Those are the 4 that we're going after right now. The guardians of these elements are worshipped as the 4 great guardians. Knowledge is power. Do not forget. Arc Scepter, whatever. I don't care. I don't really care about any of this because I already know all of this. This guy, Roykman, he is, I think, the only merchant in the game. You can buy stuff from him. This is also where you buy the world map. You have to buy it for 5k, which is fucking nutty. And then this is essentially his inventory. It does not really change throughout the story. You got Cure Poison. You got Cure Disease. I guess it's a good time to go through the status effects. Poison is poison. It does what poison does. Disease makes it so you can't heal. So if you have disease, you can't use a medium to heal. You can't use items to heal. Nothing. Paralysis is paralysis. It does what it do. Confusion's confusion. Amnesia means you can't use magic at all. Misery is, I think you can't use items. Sleep is sleep. Glass, actually very dangerous. You turn to glass, you can't move at all, and if you're attacked, you just shatter and you're just like one hit. But there's not a whole lot of enemies that do glass. And then you've also got bronze, which is essentially the same thing as glass, except you can't be one-shot and, like, killed. And then you got call whistles. You'll eventually get a horse in this game, and when you do, it just kind of gets left where it is. Like, it doesn't travel with you. Like, say you get off of it, go into a dungeon, and then that dungeon puts you on the other side of the map. You now don't have a horse. You need to use a call whistle, and then it'll call the horse to you. I'll not be buying any of this for now. You can also sell things to them, but we don't really have much to sell. I mean, I guess I could use water gems, but, like, eh. Oh yeah, that's their house. There's nothing in there. This is this house. It's just the granny. It's whatever. Most of this is just... I don't think there's anything here. It's just like a lore stuff, and then I think there's maybe a couple people who will, like, hint at things about the Guardians. But, like, as I said, I've played this game so many times, I know pretty much everything about them. Enough about them to be able to beat them here. I don't know, don't ask me. Wouldn't you be the one to know? We were a little unprepared, and we should have inquired as to its proper handling. Something's beginning to swell up. I don't think I can hold it any longer. And now the scepters are gone. Where's the Arc Scepter? Perhaps the phosphorescence is a ritual meant for the bearer of the Arc Scepter. Does that mean we've officially been deemed bearers? My head. My hangovers were never this bad. Is this a migraine? The pressure inside our heads does indeed feel like one. However, this feels as if someone is calling to us from deep within our hearts. It's soft, but very loud at the same time. If this really is the shrine where the Guardians are worshipped, then this voice must be... Okay, so here's the problem. I don't really remember which is which. We'll figure it out, though. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't give you the fucking description until you actually go in to fight it. Damn it. No, not that one. I don't think. I think that's the wind. I want the water one first so that we can have the healing. Is it this one? I think it might be this one. The currents flow softly yet wet, strongly and never stop. You feel the presence kinder and more passionate than anything. The power of water engulfs you in its grasp. The bearer of the Arc Scepter must have the strength to fight that which has no form. Fight and show your strength too. You guys try it, I'm not. Alright, so now we fight Big Turtle Thing. This fight is essentially just spam attacks. Oof. You know, maybe we should have actually, like, fought some enemies or something, maybe. I wasn't expecting him to do that much damage. Let's see how much Assault Tide does, and then we'll go from here. Okay. Okay. I feel like that would have one-hit Sarah regardless. Oh, we don't have a mass heal now that she's gone. Let's... I'm gonna revive Fruiter. Oh yeah, I do need you to shoot. And then you will use a heal berry. And then we just hope to God she doesn't get hit. Maybe we only let Brandon attack. $38, okay, acceptable. Thank God I got all those heal berries in the tutorial areas. Because until we get this lad, that's gonna be the only way we heal. Alright, it's attacking Jet. I don't think this will do a whole lot. Yeah. not Virginia. She has like 2 health. Come on, man. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. The higher your FP, the more your basic attacks do. And maybe magic as well. I don't remember if it affects magic or not. But definitely basic attacks. Now the real question, do we... Nah, I don't think we Gatling. Gatling's not really going to do a whole bunch if most of his attacks are going to be punches anyway. I think we just continue basic attacks. And then maybe he... Ooh. This is going to put him in a bit of a spicy spot. 240, okay. We should still be good. He's gonna guard regardless. And then Jake should get the heal in. Okay. Jet gets refrigerated, that's fine. I kind of want to do Gatling, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know it's not gonna do as much as I would like for it to do, considering he only has 2 bullets, and so the other 2 are gonna be hits, but like... I could also, like, do 4 lock-ons. Actually, I think 4 lock-ons would probably be the better option here. Since it's gonna do the big damage on every hit. Okay, thank God. That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So now that we have Aqua Wisp, a medium doesn't exhibit its power just by holding onto it. You have to go to the menu's Invoke command, where you invoke the medium and become one with the Guardian's power. Each one of us can invoke up to 3 mediums. Anything above that will overload on consciousness, and may result in terrible consequences. Once a medium's invoked, the Arcana becomes available during battle. Arcana is... it's an extension of the Guardian's power. Think of it as magic, if you will. It can be said that using Arcana is also the key to winning. True. Big true. Elemental damage becomes a big thing after a certain point. Except for Clive. Clive, so, obviously you gain stats when you level up. The big way to gain, like, damage and stuff, you upgrade your guns. You pump money into your gun's power and stuff. Clive, you pump the attack just as high as you can. It's kinda nutty. The effectiveness of an Arcana attack can differ greatly depending on the enemy's elemental properties. So we go over here, Invoke. We go over to Matt, slot 1, Aqua Wisp. So at the moment, it doesn't affect stats at all. None of these are going to. The only time they'll start affecting stats is once we're gonna get all 4. It's a plot thing. We get all 4. We take them back to Granny. Granny like fully releases the power of the mediums, and then they can affect our stats once we equip them. At the moment, it's literally just magic. So now that we have that, we are going to... I think this one... I'm pretty sure this is the fire one. Swirling blazes coalesce, heralding a new beginning. I think the fire is weak to water. I could be wrong, and as such, the first thing we do is we analyze. Watch it be Terra. Ice. It is weak to ice. which is good, because Matt does have ice attacks. So the thing the Guardians like to do is spam their ultimate attack in the beginning, and by spam I mean just use their ultimate attack in the beginning. Jesus, Sarah, my girl, my sister in Christ. I don't want to use another revive fruit here, but if I don't, she's not going to get experience points. Fuck. Fine, whatever. Cremate Sarah, I dare you. I shouldn't have dared him. I really shouldn't have dared him. Whatever, sorry. Sorry, babe, you're dead for the game. Or for this. And refrigerate, yeah, is 10. So we have to attack at least once, just normally. Ooh, crit though. 146. Let's go. We Healberry Matt. Matt is going to refrigerate the dragon. Poor Sarah never stood a chance. Dude, it's rough. Let me tell you, it's fucking rough in the early stages of this game. Poor Sarah, base starting health of 76. Like, come on, man. Also, rip Jake. Sorry, my dude. You're just gone. I'm not using any more revive tomato things. I'll tell you what I am gonna do. After this, we're gonna go back to the colony. We are going to... Oh, dude, easy McFucking peasy, bro. Fiery Rage acquired. We're gonna put Fiery Rage on Brandon. Because the big stat bonus you get from that is, like, attacking stats. And like I said, this isn't the only way to play. The way I like to play is I just pump the shit out of Brandon's attack shit. Make his basic attacks do just as much as possible. Okay, so I believe if we go into Matt's house, I think we can come up here. Yeah. Main reason we do that is, like I said yesterday, there's the bar at the, can you see that in the stat screen? Oh, hey, yeah. Yeah. So, the vitality, the vit bar, 100 out of 100. After a fight, if you take damage, that bar will deplete, and then that will heal you after a battle. It'll heal you back to full. There's no way to, like, cancel it so it doesn't heal you if you don't want it to, for whatever reason. I'm also going to save. I just realized I haven't saved yet, and if we die to one of these, it's either use a Gimmel coin, which we don't have many of. Okay, we actually have 14. That's a lot more than I thought you started off with. But still. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of vibe right outside Baskar Colony. Because I want to level up Sarah at least once, if not twice. I don't even care what this thing's weak to. Literally 2 experience points, gotta love it. Okay, what is up with these balloons? I know there's more out here than balloons. Dude, I'll go inside the temple and fight if I have to. Don't fucking tempt me, game. I'll do it. Fuck you. I'm going in the temple. Fuck me! Oh yeah, these things, physical defense are stupid high. I forgot about that part. Four experience for that? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. I'll take it, whatever. It's better than just killing one at a time. Alright, we got the level for Sarah. Thank God she now has a decent amount of health. And is also the same level as the other two at level 5. Although Matt's about to hit level 6. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't run back into that starting area. Kinda forgot about that part. Alright, we got some beast slugs. These things are fucking all over in the, So back when I was a kid, my first experience with this game was I had one of those, like, PS2 demo discs that they used to give out in magazines and stuff. And the one that I had happened to have a demo for this game. And I used to play the shit out of that demo for this game. God, the music in this game is so fucking good. Okay, I'm actually gonna analyze this thing because these fights will probably go like slightly fast. Okay, never mind. Well, no, it's probably not going to go any faster if I two-turn them, because I won't have the FP to use magic until turn 2 at the earliest. So I might as well just keep shooting them. I'm going to look just to see, though. Ice and Wind, good to know. Also 105 health. One other thing I forgot to mention. So your FP bar, like what you start off with at the start of the fight, is based on what your level is. So like Clive's level, or Brandon's level 7, his FP is 7. Sarah's level 5, her FP is 5. Which is really nice, because once you hit the max level of 100, you will always start off with 100 FP. Which is very nice for some of the, like, extra content bosses. Gobs! What's poppin', my gob? Easiest fight of my fucking life, bro. Get out of here. We like fighting gobs, though, because they have a decent chance of dropping heal berries. And heal berries are very nice. You know what? Fuck it. It's not like we're doing anything else. Alright, I want to get Jake and Sarah at least to level 6 before we go after the next Guardian. Actually, I wonder, because I've never actually tried this, I wonder if I can get the next town to spawn before we're supposed to come here. No, it does not look like it. That would have been very nice, because the first town, other than Basker Colony, is also the town with the first gunsmith, and they're the ones that upgrade your guns, and that would have been nice to have. We probably couldn't afford much, but to the very least upgrade Brandon's, like, basic attack damage. Ooh, nice crit. Dun, 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 dun. 12 XP. We're almost there. 35 more experience points. Oh. Ooh, a whole 4 of them. Oh god, remind me to take this off of auto attack before we do the fucking fights again. Wouldn't it be just grand if I go into the fucking next fight and it's just, haha, you forgot to turn off auto attack. So now you're just stuck in auto attack for a turn. Dun, 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 dun. God, I cannot wait to get to the point where Brandon just starts doing fucking absolutely sick damage. It's so funny. There's this one combination of abilities you can do. So, a lot of, like, bonus abilities you get by... There's special items that you can equip to your mediums that give you bonus abilities. I'll show you the abilities menu here in a second. Oh, that's right. I can't show you until she awakens them. Basically, each medium has its own, like, abilities that you can put points into. Like, defense up, or, like, attack up, or, like, crit rate up, stuff like that. You can also add certain things to those. So, like, Aqua Spark, for example, is the water elemental dude. He does water attacks and ice attacks. You can put points into skills that will give you, like, ice defense boost and water defense boost. But Aqua Spark can only have ice defense boost and aqua defense boost. But what you can do is you can find yourself or farm yourself some items, and then you can equip them to Terra Spark. Or not Terra Spark, whatever. You know what I mean. You can equip these items to Aqua Spark. To, what was it? 7 more, okay. To, like, give it, say, earth resistance, or fire resistance, water resistance, dark resistance. You can put crit rate up on things that don't normally have crit rate. You can put hit rate up on things that normally don't have crit rate. You can put, like, status effect bonuses on things, status effect resistances on things. Outside of, I think it's like 4 or 5, depending on the medium. But outside of what they spawn base with, there's a lot of customization with, like, extra abilities that you can put on these things. It's really nice. You can make all kinds of different builds in this game, if you really want to. Okay, everyone is level 6 now, at the least. So what we do is we're going to go back to the colony. We're going to sleep again to get our Vit back. Thank you for reminding me to turn off auto attack. We're going to sleep again, we're going to save again, and then we're going to go and fight... probably Galewind. Oh, you know what? Actually, since these don't give off any boosts, I should put everything on Matt so that he can do the good damage to these bosses. So yeah, I think we're going to go for the Wind Elemental first. Because I want to say the Wind Elemental is weak to fire, and the Earth Elemental is weak to wind. If I can remember which elemental is which. What's this one? This one is... that was the Water Elemental. That might be Wind. Let me see what the other one is, actually. This one was Fire, right? Yeah, that one's Fire. Okay, yeah, that one's definitely the Earth element. Yeah, Breeze turns a blade. Turns to a blade that cuts away the clouds. You feel the presence sharper and swifter than anything. The power of wind shakes the vast wasteland. The bearer of the Arc Scepter must have the strength to fight which has no form. Fight and show your strength to Fengalian. Fengalon. I don't fucking whatever. So the Wind Elemental is a giant tiger, which I always thought was very fun. We get hit with the high-speed Ripper, but everyone should be pretty well fine, considering Sarah's the lowest health with 132. Oh, we're good. We Gucci. Gucci gang, Gucci gang. And weak to fire. Water? Really? Weak to water and earth. Okay. Bum bum ba-da-dum. The music in the game is... I feel like I'm gonna say this a fuck ton. The music in this game is so fucking good. So good. Cremate is... yeah, fire attack. And then the non-elemental damage. Devastate goes hard if you do it right. I forget exactly how it works, but you can make Devastate do some fucking sick damage. What we're going to do first, though, is we're going to Fragile the boss so that Brandon does more damage. This is going to be, yeah, evasion up, which I don't think is going to matter a whole lot. I think this is also the only one that, like, ooh, a crit with the defense down. Let's go. So I believe this is one of those games where you can, like, double Fragile and it stacks, but you can only do it twice. I might be wrong. That also might have just missed, so I don't know. Either way, Clive's gonna attack, and Matt is also gonna... I'm gonna have to get used to calling these people by the names I called them instead of their actual canon names, because I'm too used to calling them by their canon names. So defend, attack, defend, pressure, apparently. God, you can tell I'm slacking on this fight because he gets to do fucking high-speed Ripper a second time. Oh, I'm gonna have to heal Berry Sarah after this. She's not looking... Oh, well, Jake's not looking too hot either, but... He's a big boy, he'll be fine. 220! Missed attack! We all know how to deal with missed attacks, though. Say it with me now, class. Lock on. Turbulence again? Really? Come on, my guy. That's not going to matter next turn anyway. Da-da-da. 171. Defend. Lock on. Defend. Pressure. This will maybe be the last turn, depending on how much damage these do. Okay, yeah, we Gucci. We Gucci gang. We got the water gem. So now... Matt gets all three that we have already. So that regardless of what this dude is weak to, which I think is just wind, but still, regardless what it's weak to, it will take damage. The visions in your minds are bound together. The ground sends waves of quakes into the distance. You feel a presence bigger and heavier than anything. The power of Earth crushes all with its howl. The bearer of the Arc Scepter must have the strength to fight that which has no form. Fight, and show your strength to Gradiv. Literally, the water one is the only one I struggle with. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Okay, so first, boom, boom, boom. Analyze. And it is wind, just as I thought. Oh, I think I remember the weird elemental thing, because I knew one of them was weird. The weird elemental one in this is that the water turtle one, the one that gives you the heal magic, is weak to fire because it's technically ice type. Alright, so we defend, we attack, we defend, we fragile. Fragile on this one is very important because he has the defense boost magic. Yep, there it is. No, not analyze, fragile. defend, we do that, and then we attack so that I can get access to Vortex. Ooh, we can extension heal if we need to now. That would be nice to know. Okay, barrier that reduces attack damage. I think I might just ignore putting up another fragile. Yeah, that's thunder attack, enhances evasion, and then just makes you faster, that's right. Okay, yeah, we are just going to Vortex. Oh god, that's so bad. Like, honestly, that's at the point to, like, do I even let Brandon attack? Like, at that point, I would be wasting a turn to bring Brandon's attack up just for the possibility of another attack down. So, like, we might as well just defend all and then let Matt do it. Matt, the GOAT, the OG. Bro, easy mode. That was easier than I remember it being. I remember struggling with that dude hard back when I was a kid. Okay. So, if I... Okay, no, he keeps Aqua Wisp. If I remember how I usually do... Oh, wait. If I remember how I usually do this, Brandon gets Fiery Rage. Jake gets Gale Claw. And then Sarah gets Terror Roar. Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind. We got all 4 mediums from the 4 Great Guardians. And these mediums in their purest form are said to contain special powers. One of them is to summon. Summoning is classified as a force ability and lets you command is a command which lets you materialize the Guardian's power by expending FP. Its destructive power increases as more FP is expanded and affects multiple targets. Blah, 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 blah. A couple things you have to watch out for. One is just like Arcana. Its effectiveness can vary depending on the target's properties too. The number of times you can use it is equal to your MTC, which is another number you have to keep track of. The biggest drawback, though, is once you summon, all of your FP will be depleted. With 0 FP, your options will be limited, since FP also affects Arcana and Force abilities. And you can't ignore how it affects the attack and defense power too. This is something you should use strategically. I don't know why it shows her holding the fire medium as if you're ever going to give her more attack power. That one ain't yours, bitch. The fuck you mean you get to keep the fire one? Oh, there's my boy. There's my boy, Janice. I love Janice. Hey, boss, shouldn't we go after them? Nah, we'll leave them be. But only for the time being. Boss, look. A watchbird, huh? Well, we did fail to seize the Arc Scepter. I'll have to deal with the consequences. But sooner or later, I'll have to come through for them, or else they'll have my head for sure. So now we go to town. The old lady takes the mediums. Hold up, Granny. You're not planning on secretly switch those with imitations, are you? Bite your tongue. You think I'd stoop that low? That's something you would do. Now listen to me well. Each of these pure mediums emits a special aura that protects its bearer. It enhances your physical attributes by raising your attack and defense level, allowing you to take on powerful monsters. And whoa! Quit overreacting all the time. Shame on you. But the mediums, nothing to worry about. They're all right here. Personal skills are hidden with each medium. within each medium to protect the bearer. Personal skills are activated by expending PS points and vary according to your level. Their many uses vary from offense to defense and anything else you might need to fight off monsters. I've just awakened this hidden power inside the mediums. Now invoke your medium. Experience their powers firsthand. So yeah, now if we check out Fiery Rage, if we take it off of him, it drops his attack by 8. So we get plus 8 attack for Fiery Rage. Terror Roar gives her a lot more health, actually, and more defense, which is nice. Jake gets more reflex, which makes him faster, and also, I'm pretty sure, gives him a higher crit chance, which is whatever. It's mostly for the fast. And then Matt gets magic and also health. Which, the magic, very good. The health, pretty good, not gonna lie. Big thing, though, we get personal skills now. So like I said, everyone has different things. You can auto-do it if you want to, but why would you? So, as with FP, every level you get more PS points to equip things. She's not getting anything. Like, she gets Earth Ward, and that's it. Because everything else of hers is not good for her. Brandon, 2, 4, 6, 8. They also cost different things. He gets crit hit. He gets all of the crit chance that I can give him. Without giving him Gale Claw. I might also give him Poison Ward. Jake gets double counterattack, and then 1 in each. And Matt gets attack blocker, 2 in water, 1 in ice. Attack blocker is good because it gives you the chance to automatically defend against an enemy. So first things first, we take a nap. Now we head out. We go to leave, a little bit of a cutscene. A little bit of a cutscene. Okay, what am I missing? Do I have to talk to the merchant first, maybe? I don't remember what to do here. Maybe Shane? Still don't have enough for the world screen, but that's fine. I'll be heading... Oh, yeah, he tells us about Jolly Roger. And then he leaves and heads for Jolly Roger. So he moves throughout the game. We find him in different towns. Does anyone have any pressing matters they'd like to take care of? Well, we were all out having fun releasing the Guardians. No one has any errands to run. And now that we're done, why don't we just do our own thing? Do our own thing. I suggest we head down to the bustling port town of Jolly Roger. I'm sure we can obtain some leads on about further missions and means of transportation. It's not a bad idea. We'll find our own path from there. Well, we've only known each other for a short while, but we were able to complete all our missions. Let's have a goodbye party there. A goodbye party? Whose? Ours? Oh yeah, it's not like we're a team or anything. It's decided then. Let's head to Jolly Roger. So now we get to upgrade Clive's gun. There it is. Oh, the bustling port town of Jolly Roger. Well, what now? We obviously need to get some leads in order to continue. In addition, we need grub and ale. It's so amazing how well we get along after just meeting each other. So let's liven up our farewell party with some food. I can't stand morose gatherings. You mean ask around over drinks at the saloon? Makes sense. Let's say our goodbyes and discuss our individual agendas over at the saloon. After we go to the armsmith. Hello there, Amelia. I'm here to upgrade. Brandon's. Okay. So here's the upgrade thing. You've got shot, which is... I'm pretty sure shot is the base damage. Hit is your hit chance. Bullet is the amount of bullets in your gun. Weight is... as you lower the weight, you move faster. I'm pretty sure. And then crit is crit rate. We will not be giving my man Clive any more bullets. Sorry to say. Not happening. Seems counterproductive to not give him more bullets, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. We're gonna give him shot. And we're gonna give him crit. I don't think we give him more crit, though. And that is also all the upgrades we do. I have also thought about it myself. We're selling all of the elemental gems, because I don't care. They're just not that good. Does she have a... I don't remember if she has a quest or she's involved in a quest later. I don't care about lore. Fuck off with your lore, game. Yeah, so this guy's back again. His inventory just doesn't change. I don't think it changes like the whole game either. What's in here again? Oh yeah, that's bedroom. Oh yeah, Sandcraft Dock. We get to go in there later. It's fun. Don't worry about it. So we come out here. We get a nice little view of the whole area. Beautiful. This is, oh yeah, that is Lisa's back. But if we go down here, if we go down here, there it is. We don't get anything because we're too far away to talk to her. Later on, she does show up back there if we go back there, and she'll talk to us about the Sandcraft. We don't get to fuck around with the Sandcraft till much later, though. Whatever. I thought there was, like, an item that we could get from a crate there or something. Maybe it's this crate? There it is. Let me talk to lady. There we go. So we chat with her. And then we pay her 150 Gela. The Eternal Sparkle. In ages past, our world was ruled by a race of wicked demons until they were pushed to the brink of extinction. Events of the first Wild Arms game, I think. I haven't actually played it. The Demon Knight assigned 3 followers to protect his treasure. That treasure was the Eternal Sparkle. I'm glad you all are such good listeners, but I need to start fixing dinner. Just have a seat at the table. I'll bring you some supper and get the rest of my story in a jiffy. What a good cook she is. She hooked us up. I wouldn't worry about the tab. Not only did we have our goodbye party, but we got a valuable lead as well. Yeah, you got a point. Anyway, what do you all think about the information she provided? Do you want to go investigate? I'm going. I don't care what you guys do. I prefer working alone anyway. So, the legendary Eternal Sparkle. In ages past, our world was ruled by a race of wicked demons until they were pushed to the brink of extinction. The 3 followers transformed themselves into seals to protect the Eternal Sparkle, awaiting the return of the Demon Knight. And one of those seals lies nearby this town. That's what she said, right? It's the sparkle part that makes you think it's some kind of gem, don't it? Aren't the legends full of these things? Unless we're sure it's worth something, I don't want any part of it. I'm out of here. An old legend, huh? Considering that they remain strong, either this lead is a red herring, or, even if it's true, then there's no doubt it would be hazardous. I have nothing better to do, but I'm just not enthusiastic about the prospects. Don't worry about it. Our partnership ends here. Once outside, we scatter to the wind. I'll head out alone. I've always been alone, and I like being alone. Fucking loser. There you go again. You can only do so much by yourself. If we stay together, we can do that much more. The 4 of us have different likes and dislikes, so we should all support each other. Who cares if it's tough? As long as there's 4 of us, there's always a glimmer of hope in the darkness. We released the Guardians. The 4 of us together can make a great team. I didn't expect that after our farewell celebration. Have you been thinking about it? The first meeting might have been a coincidence, but we didn't come all this way due to our individual strengths. We did it as a team. Someday I want to say it wasn't just a coincidence. It was fate. Guys, let's make our mark as one. That was a mouthful. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you're missing one thing. Never thought anybody could say stuff like that with a straight face. But you do have a point. Drifters would never leave their mark if all they did was drift. You mean? You betcha, I'm all for it. And you ain't got nothing else to do, right? Oh, well, I suppose you're right. Alright, I'm game. I consider it as prudent for all of us to pool our resources until we're able to set individual goals. Yippee! We're a team! Now we'll all seek out the Eternal Sparkle. Not so fast. I'm Edgy McEdgeboy, and I need to be antagonistic to all of you. Because that's my character traits. Huh? You got some kind of problem? Yeah, a big problem. That's funny. I thought you couldn't wait to head out treasure hunting. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you pestering me on my way. What nerve. I work alone, and I don't have time to play drifter wannabes. Wannabe drifters. Okay, tough guy, you say you work alone, so fill me in. Tell me what you've done. Tell everyone here about all the great things you've been able to do, being all by your fantastic self. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, before you start mumbling excuses, let me ask you what you were doing in the car with the Arc Scepter. You were planning on making off with it, weren't you? And what happened? You blew it. You didn't have what it takes to steal it, cowboy. And here you are saying you work best when you're alone. Where'd you get such a big head? I wasn't the only one after the cargo that night. Yeah, push the blame off on Matt. I see how it is, Jake. Man, it's just like the real Jake. Who cares if we want to be drifters? We can take it easy and have fun while we venture into the unknown, right? Right? Perhaps you're right. Look, leader. Me? Who else? This is your idea, isn't it? So, leader, let us reaffirm our collective purpose. Well, we have 3 goals. To find the ruins where the Eternal Sparkle lies, to work as a team, and lastly, to make the Eternal Sparkle ours. See, that's why I work alone. Give it a rest, hero. You're just hurting yourself. Besides, when it comes to persuasion, she trounces us all hands down. Were you two listening? Oh, of course. And I'm looking forward to working with you, leader. Speak for yourself, punk. Oh, hey, look who it is. Howdy. Good to see you, kiddos. Let's go. Oh, what's that face for? I know, you found some clues. Come on, give us a little hint. Please. Why would I help a scoundrel like you? A scoundrel? Oh, that hurts. We're drifters. Sometimes our goals collide, but it comes with the territory. So please, lay off the insults. You want the eternal sparkle. How did you... You've been spying on us. There you go again. Look, anybody in this town with half a brain can find that out. Ain't much else in this town. Look. Let's work together. With all of us, I'm sure we could uncover the location of... Nope. I just can't trust you. I hate not trusting people, but still. I just said I'd make a team with these drifters I met out in the wasteland. So I can't work with you right now. It's too bad. Just listen to this. I heard the eternal sparkle is somewhere inside an ancient vault called the Ruins of Memory. Asking him about it just tells you where it is. I know where it is, though. Believe me or not, princess, it's your choice. But we're not trying to fool you. You can trust me on that. Next time we meet, I hope you'll be ready to help us out. Ooh, we got some thunder going on outside. Storming, boys. Alright, off to the Ruins of Memory. I think it's over here. Yeah! Pretty quick on the trigger, but as a drifter, it may cost your life if you don't pull it. What are you doing here? I want to join forces, princess. Didn't I mention that before? And I do have a name. Allow me to introduce myself, Janice Cascade, and the pleasure's all mine. I seem to have made a bad first impression. You have every right to reject my offer. But that is precisely why I want to join forces. I want to redeem myself and earn your trust. If you're after the eternal sparkle, we'd like to help. Fine. Let's find the eternal sparkle together. Hey, what do you think? What are you thinking? We can't trust this guy. As long as you are a leader, we shall abide by your decision. However, are you sure you carefully thought this out? I understand your concern, but everyone deserves a second chance. I don't like to hold grudges. It's too hard and painful. To tell you the truth, I don't trust him 100% either. But at some point, I have to do this, or else I'll be skeptical of him forever. That's why I choose to trust him just now. Understood. I shall accept our leader's decision. Look, you have my utmost respect, princess. I wish I could think like you. Actually, maybe I did back in the day. Well, now that we're a team, what are you guys going to do for us? Information. We can provide information about the demons who are said to have sealed the eternal sparkle. Demons? I'm sure you've heard of them. Those demons you heard about in the folklore? They're said to have existed ages ago, and their spiteful rancor supposedly lives on within these ruins. Do you know what that means? The eternal sparkle and the demons are somehow connected. I'll tell you more once we find it. I think that's a fair deal. We just need you to escort us deep within these trap-filled ruins. With our strength and your information, we'll get through these ruins in no time. We're counting on you, Janice. Same here, princess. Same here. Alright, look at this statue. A large heap of rock resembling a human form. Could it be a sculpture from ages past? An overwhelming sensation can be felt from these rocks. What a weird statue. I think we're gonna just shoot this thing. Yeah, everyone's kind of useless, basic attack-wise, except for Brandon. Unless they crit, but even then, the crits just aren't that great. Like, I mean, you can upgrade their guns and they do decent damage, but it's like barely worth it most of the time. Dude. These guys, I think I will at least have her use magic. Because I'm pretty sure they're weak to earth. It might be lightning. You know, I'm gonna do both, just to see. And then inspire, and I'm gonna analyze, just for the fuck of it. It is not earth. It is not lightning. I'm just wrong. Weak to light and resistant to everything. So we just shoot these guys then. You know, I might be thinking of the, like, big horse-looking things being weak to earth. You find a treasure chest. Yeah, we're just gonna have Virginia open it. Fuck it. Well, never mind. Oops, I completely missed that. Was not expecting the poison there. Petrify. And then we antidote Jake. Because we don't... Poison's one of those things that sticks around throughout battles. Okay, neutral to earth. Alright, Sarah's actually about to level up. That's pretty hog-adders. Oh, son of a... You have to be, like, right on this thing. Received 1,500 money. That is pretty good. This just leads back into the main room, but we've got some white crystals, which are always helpful. Not that I'm going to skip many fights here. Gela card. Those are nice. What Gela cards do is you use them in battle. It affects all of the enemies. And basically, after the fight, any enemies that it affects drops more money after the fight. So it's basically like an amulet coin from Pokemon, but you actually have to, like, actively use it. Dragon Fossil, Lucky Card, Gimmel Coin. Lucky cards are like the pouches I just talked about, except instead of increasing money, it increases the amount of experience you get after a fight. Fuck, I don't have anything to heal that. I don't think. I'm gonna check my magics just to be safe, but I don't think I have anything that helps with that. Shield, Protect, Accelerate, Cremate, Devastate, Fragile, Revive. And no, I do not. Sorry, Sarah. Nice 2 turns in a row crit from Jake, though. Yeah, I hope you like seeing red flashes cover the entire screen. Boom. Memo Pen. I don't remember. Growth Egg. Growth Eggs are nice. So Growth Eggs increases your MTC by 1, and that's like per character. So like I use it on Sarah. Sarah's goes up by 1. I don't really know who I want to use that on, so I'm just not going to. Oh yeah, it nullifies Amnesia. I don't know why they give you that so early, but there we go. Pretty sure that's where you're supposed to go, so we're gonna backtrack. That chest that I didn't open is magically sealed. We need a duplicator to open it. I think there's a duplicator somewhere in this dungeon? Question mark. There's counterattack at work. We're going to let Virginia open that again. Understandable. I do want these. Dun, 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 dun. Enough with the toxic breath. I should have bought fucking... Ooh. Getting A little slow there. Game does not like Gallows crit hitting. Note to self. Well, so there much, so much for the heal. And then that leads us to the other side here. So it's pretty much just a shortcut back into this point. I don't have any antidotes, do I? I do not. Fun puzzle there. That's the first use of multiple characters' things in order to progress. So that's fun. Actually, no, I want him to attack that one. I almost just dead-ass ran off that cliff. Oopsie poopsie. The Eternal Sparkle. Only select few have actually come in contact with it. But one thing's for sure, it's much greater than any jewel or precious metal known to man. A great power is bestowed upon the one who comes in contact with it. It grants a spear that can destroy all life. That is the Eternal Sparkle's true essence. That's all rubbish if you ask me. There are, however, avaricious people in this sick world that would do or pay anything to get their grubby little hands on it. Janice, what do you think you're doing? Coming all the way here, hired by some dubious blokes, covering myself in filthy dust? I guess you can call me avaricious. Love this picture of him, by the way. Love it. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Princess. I really enjoyed your company. Now, if I may, I must go cash in my treasure. Janice, you tricked us. You double-crosser. Tricked you? Heavens no. Oh, I almost forgot my end of the bargain. This here's a shield, which bears the name of the demon Hirako. It's kind of like a good luck charm. Aside from this Hirako, there are two more shields, the Andro and the Creo. The Eternal Sparkle is said to be sealed by all three. I now hold one of the three shields, scattered throughout the world. The second one is currently being excavated, and the third seems to be in the hands of a certain drifter. Of course, I plan on stealing that one in the near future. I'm sorry I made a fool out of you, but I was just doing my job. As I've told you before, we're drifters. We drifters are neither good nor evil. We're either winners or losers. Now make way before I'm forced to hurt you. I tried my best to trust you, all my comrades at Delts, and yet I went ahead and joined forces with you. I wanted to try my best to believe. I wanted to so badly to trust, and then... Save the stop story, Princess. That's just how the game's played in the Wasteland. I won't let anyone make a mockery of people who are trying so hard. That's what I like about you, Princess. The thing is, you're starting to get on my nerves. You're rubbing me the wrong way by carrying all that inexperienced weight into the Wasteland. You remind me of my youth back when I was still green. You're a reflection of the old me. You're just a figment of my past. Now watch as I trample over you. Dario, pull yourself together and shut your fly. I'm good to go, boss. Romero, don't be shaking in your boots. All set to go, boss. Prepare to execute the Trinity. We can go all out from here. I think we want to take out Romero first. Loses nerve. Evasion up. Not up enough, bitch. Don't be causing me trouble. Oh, that's right. Janus is capable of healing his comrades, regardless of whose turn it is. Forgot about this part of the fight. Oopsie McPoopsie. Zips up, barrier that reduces attack damage. Okay, so you defend. We switch attacks to Janus. You get to heal Sarah. And you now get magic, so you pressure Janus. Multi-blast. Pressure. Nice. Oh, fuck me. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Sorry, Jake. Nope. Sorry, Jake. Oh, that's fine. He's got the health to take it. That was a lot more damage than I was expecting. Defend, shoot Janus, heal Sarah. Beautiful. Alright, there's Janus. He abandons the duo here. But boss, it's suicide. You know we can't use the Trinity without you. Are you just using us as pawns so you can make your escape? Quit your whining. If I don't bring back the Heriko shield, who will? Listen up, for once in your life, fight like you've never fought before. And if you're still alive, meet me at the usual place. So it's just you and me, huh, bro? You know, I read somewhere that in times of crisis, people have the power to accomplish the impossible. It's do or die now. Let's go all out, or else the boss will have our heads for sure. It's gonna take a burning house for me to build up that power, and it ain't gonna amount to much. Anyway, let's just make sure we don't die out there. That's the best we can do. Okay, you... Healberry. We're gonna try and bring Jake back with the power of magic. In the meantime, Matt heals himself. Yeah, unfortunately, as much as I like Dario and Romaro, they're borderline worthless. Ah, dude, first try, let's go. Okay, guard. Guard for that. You heal Barry yourself. Matt heals Brandon. Mother. The one person I didn't want him to attack. Let's try this again. You get to heal Sarah. Guard. Yeah, we attack Romero. Heal Barry. And I think we're good, so we're going to go ahead and start taking on Romero. Guard, Romero, attack Romero. Actually, you... Oh no, does Brandon has Fragile. Forgot about that part. Nah, he's doing good damage against him anyway. We're just gonna keep banging away at it. Alright. Here goes my man. You defend. You defend for that. You know what? Yeah, you attack Dario. And you heal Sarah. I need to get rid of that poison ASAP. I will also try to remember to buy antidotes when we go back to town. Probably not many, but I will grab a few. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. And you heal Sarah just in case. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck him up, Brandon. That was a lot more damage than I thought he was going to do with those basic attacks. If only our boss were here, you guys would be dead beat. Sounds like an excuse from a sore loser. I'm sure there's more where that came from. Get off your high horse. We'll make you regret ever meeting us. I'm very inconsistent with these voices, and I do apologize. I will not be stopping with that anytime soon. What's the matter? I'm sorry. If only I hadn't trusted them. I'll say. You cannot let mistakes here and there get you down. Just remember, you are the team leader. You're right. The Eternal Sparkle really is such a deadly artifact. We can't let them have it. And from what Janice was saying, they haven't obtained all the shields yet, right? Then if we act now, we can still stop those thugs from obtaining the Eternal Sparkle. Most likely. Then what are we standing around with our heads hung low? Let's head back to Jolly Roger and find out more about the remaining shield, huh? Fuck, I cannot do a consistent voice to save my life. We're going back in. Because I want to open up that duplicator chest, because I don't remember what's in it. I think it's this room. Yeah, there it is. Inventory, duplicator, chest opens. Fucking worthless. So if you're curious, name tags let you rename your character. I would normally say waste of a duplicator, but like, technically, I don't know if I want to go for this, because there's some stuff that's kind of a drag, but technically there is an optional boss that gets unlocked when you open every chest in the game. Like, there are mimics in this game, and this, like, ultimate boss is basically the king mimic. I've never actually fought him, because I've never opened every chest in the game. But he exists. He is out there. And again, I don't know if I'm going to be completing the game 100%, because that is not something I've ever done. There is a lot of shit to do in this game, let me tell you. One of those is a color-based sliding tile puzzle, which is very hard for me, because I'm colorblind. Oh yeah, we heal... nah. You attack Spartoli, and then you heal Sarah. And we hope that Sarah doesn't take damage until then. So yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm in the mood to play this game for now, so I'm probably going to at least finish the game. I don't know about completing it, because again, there's a fuck ton of stuff to do in this game. Booby trap set. So that's based on luck, and I don't really care to min-max those chests, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, those are just bonuses. You still get enemy drops if the enemy drops something. There's nothing up here. Where am I going? But yeah, if an enemy drops something, you get the drop. That's just like bonus shit that happens sometimes. Which, that mini carrot, big pickup. That's a good pickup for us. Okay, I don't think it's her again. No, it is not. We will be staying here, though. Not levels. Staying at inns in this game is based on levels, not location, by the way. So, like, your group total level... Oh, yeah, I have to talk about train. And then we can go to the train station. I'm not gonna lie, I really have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. My leg. I haven't stood up in a minute. Leg kind of hurts. That's fine. No deal. I'll be back in a minute. have returned. It is time to continue with the game. We go to the train station. Which is this way. And I forget where exactly it is, so we just kind of follow the tracks and do this, and we eventually find it. There it is. Midland Station. Oh yeah, there's nothing to do with any of this, I don't think, so we just get a ticket. We ticket our way to Westwood. It's up here to the east somewhere. There it is. Knew it was up here somewhere. Okay. So this is the next town. This is the gunsmith. He's very cool and awesome and epic. I tell you what, Jake gets a damage up. And maybe a crit up? Yeah, he gets a crit up. And Matt also gets a shot up. Which I now realize means I don't have enough for potions. Dog. Dog. Good. Revive tomato. Lizgar. What is this? And no thank you. And no thank you. We don't do lore in this game, unless you ask me what the lore is, and then I'll tell you. Sell. We sell. Honestly, I think we sell the Gala card, because I really don't care enough to use them, and we can buy them at some point. We also sell the name tags, because I do not plan on renaming these characters at all. I talked to you. Martina! Oh, I remember Martina. She has a whole, like, quest line. Chat with this guy. What did you tell me? Traveling by train. Whole new world. This guy we can buy horses from, if I have enough money. 2,000 Gela. 500 apiece for these horses. It's a deal. But we got horses now. A Lizgar. There might be something in one of these barrels. Mini carrot. Nothing. Cool, we get a mini carrot though. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a horse back here. Oh, I know. I think it's this guy, actually. Yep. The horse is just a horse. I thought the horse talked and could change our names, but I was just very incorrect. Give me a moment. My ear is starting to hurt, so I'm going to... There we go, much better. Here's little Martina. My mom is usually in charge of cooking, but she isn't here right now. Auntie will take care of all your culinary needs. My mom's working elsewhere right now, therefore I must do my best to help run the saloon until she comes back. However, I haven't received any letters from her recently. I'm starting to get a little worried. I chat. Martina's aunt, can I help you? Don't look at me like that. The saloon belongs to her parents when her father fell into debt from all his gambling, put up the collateral, saved the business, now they owe me. Whatever. Oh, no, I don't think we need to stay. But I also don't remember... Like, I remember where it is. I just don't remember who we have to talk to get the thing for it. There it is. I thought I already talked to her. Eastern Ruins. And we have horse. You can cross the plains on a horse much faster than you can on foot. So everyone has their own horses. This is Virginia's. I want to switch. Do I have to get off the horse? I have to get off the horse to switch character. There we go. This is Jet's horse. This is Clive's horse. And this is Matt's horse. Or whatever. Fucking. I'll get these names eventually. But yeah. Biggest thing is that now we get to move faster. Oh, you bastard. Whatever. Off the horse. Be on your guard. If the shield that seals the eternal sparkle is located here, there's a good chance Janice might be here too. Bump it on, God, the music in this game is so good. God. Yeah, shut up, whatever, don't care. I think it's this button. And I think now we're also... Yep, there she is. Why, thank you. I never imagined a rival drifter would be so cooperative. This is another really great set of characters. It's not Janice, but still thugs nonetheless. Was she referring to me? I like Afro. Afro's good people. This lassie needs to get out more. Madam, we must press on. I know. Is it still responding on the radar? What are you doing here, anyway? Did I stutter? I'm sure you're just looking for the shield, anyway. Okay, then, here's another question. What makes you think you can find your way around the wasteland? What is it that supports you, that makes you think you can make it? What are you talking about? I'm just me. Stop talking such nonsense. Sounds like you're just another one of those people who roam the wasteland unprepared and clueless. It's posers like you that give female drifters such a poor rep. I can't stand it. One of these days, you're really going to hurt yourself by pretending to be a drifter. I suggest you turn back now. Pretending? I'm sorry, my sister always speaks her mind. That often makes her come off as harsh. I know I'm just starting to take flight, but still, the nerve of her. Dun, 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 ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. This is the entranceway, right? Yeah, it is. We go this way. There aren't doorways off the side here, right? No, we're good. And then this is... Yep, okay, cool. Just making sure I cover all my bases. These guys have a gimmick and I forget what it is. I think they're invincible to normal attacks unless you do magic to them. But they're also super weak to all magic. Yep, they are weak to every type of magic and have very little health. And not affected by physical attacks. Cool. I remembered them correctly. So we petrify, we cremate, you normal attack, and you normal attack. We need the FP. I think they should all just die. Like, one hit from any of them, except maybe Jake. Jake has, like, piss-poor magic attack, I'm pretty sure. Brandon's isn't great either, but... I think these things are so weak to magic attacks that any hit from any of them will kill them, so... What's really fun is if Matt gets lucky and dodges a couple hits, because then he can extension, and sometimes you'll run into these and all 6 of them are in the same group. So you can just extension them all and just kill them one hit. It's great. Very satisfying. Find a treasure chest, booby trap set. Sarah sets it off. Sounds about right. We go, and we open the door, Mr. Joester. Navigation system activated. Open circle indicates unexplored area. Full circle indicates previously explored. Colored circle indicates last area explored. Those are in most dungeons. 2,000 monies. That's pretty good. That's enough for a horse. Too bad I already have them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure one of those is in most dungeons. And they make exploring the dungeons a lot easier. Because sometimes these get very, like, maze-like, and it's hard to find your way around. Yeah, the worst part about Matt's attack blocker is that, if it procs, regardless of if he would have evaded that attack or not, it blocks. Which kinda sucks, because then he doesn't get the FP from dodging, but say lovey. You know, I could always just have Jake, like, summon. Like, we could just summon for these and kill them all in one go. They're so weak it'll probably kill them all. Even with low FP. ladies and gentlemen. That's what we like to see. These guys are also really good because since you essentially have to kill them with magic, they all always drop elemental gems. Like I said, they're not very good for like attacking enemies with, but they are really good for selling. I don't know where the switch for this is. There's not a breakable wall under here. Da, 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 da. I don't think you can interact with that. It's not a duplicator door. I don't see any boomerang switches. Weird. Maybe there is a switch somewhere I forgot about in this dungeon. Preemptive strike. I'm gonna try it just to see. Yep, sounds about right. Booby trap set. Trap disarmed, let's go. I also very much like that she just kicks it open. Gimmel coin and a carrot? Bruh, that's very nice. It's empty. It's empty. This doesn't feel right to fucking summon for. I'll save the summons for the 6-drop. I might have a way to keep it from freaking out like that again. Let me see here. Emulation settings, maybe? Cycle rate, E-cycle. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's a little too much right there. Hang on. Base frame rate adjust, slow motion adjust, turbo adjust. I don't know where the setting is, whatever. We'll just fucking have to deal with it, I guess. It's empty. Yeah, I went in there. Gone in there. That's the only thing to do is just progress forward. God, but that door that's shut is gonna be fucking bugging me this whole time now. Maybe if I interact with it, it'll have something to say. Nope, just a device is keeping the door shut. Maybe there's a switch on that bridge I can hit off to the other side. I don't know. This dungeon is unfortunately not one that I remember very well. God, I swear if his summon doesn't kill them all because he has garbage magic attack, I'm actually gonna freak out a little bit. Nah, we're good. Cool, cool, cool. Oh wait, no. We go back this way, that's right. Yep, I missed a door because it said I already went through it. Kinda forgot this is the door we need, though. I think I was like, count on one hand frames away from getting attacked. There. No, there's nothing to hit up here either. I'm just gonna press forward and hope that it's like a switch somewhere. Oh, this is fun. This is a fun room. Gimmel coin. Lucky card 3. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this doesn't feel right to summon for either. I'm going to be very stubborn and set a limiter on summons for the 6 drops only. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have an idea of something that might help. Let me... There we go. We'll see if that helps at all. These things are kind of annoying to fight, but I will say they're probably the best source of experience for us right now, so that's pretty fun. They're also super easy to fight. Clear chime. Migrant Seal. These are nice. So that levels up our meter up there in the top left. So basically, now when we go to skip a fight, it takes less points. And we are going to want as many of those as we can. They are very nice to have, especially in later levels. Some of them are so high that if you don't have enough migrant seals, you just have to fight everything. Also, I remember now how to open that door, and it's right next to us. You find a chest. Booby trap set. Virginia fucked it. Or Sarah fucked it. Also, I remember how to open the door. It's this door right here. It's a shortcut door. Alright, ready for the reason why I think this room is fun? Maya fucking kicks the switch. Which I think is very funny. You just kind of... Is this not... Is this not... Oh. I must be thinking of something else then. She still kicks the switch, and I find it funny. It's also just a very minor hindrance. Oh, it's this switch. Okay, so this switch is the same. You flip the switch, the door opens. You get about halfway to the door. Maya kicks in closely. Also very fun. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I have to flip the switch first. Okay, there we go. Flip the switch. Back to Matt. Matt freezes it. Back to Clive, because I like how he looks. You're such an eyesore. Who do you think you are, anyway? I may be inexperienced, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm not pretending, okay? I'm not gonna have you laugh at me when I'm trying my best. You really cracked me up. Then why don't you prove how far your best will take you? Alright. Defend. We take out Afro first. That's why we take out Afro first. Bruh, he actually hit the right target, even confused. Yeah, we're all gonna shoot Afro, actually. Now that I think about it. Virginia's, or Sarah's not gonna do much damage, but, she'll at least build up FP. We can have her Mystic a healing item if we need to or something. Refrigerates on Sarah. Wonderful. And he blows up Sarah. Wonderful. Oh, that one kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie. That one kind of really hurt. And another Psycho Crack. He actually listened. What a Chad. Clive's fucking it up for the whole crew. I guess we're gonna have him heal Sarah, because she's like... but he's also like one hit from anything. I'm gonna try and heal Jake. Petrify on Jake, never mind. Okay, well. Rip my man Jake. Also rip Sarah. Bro, they are gunning for Brandon, huh? Okay, we are no longer confused. Thank God. Healberry. Matt heals Brandon. Attack blocker. Get fucked, nerd. Okay. Not on Matt, bruh. That's the one person I didn't want him to do that to. Oh well. We're gonna... Do I want to revive Fruit, or do I just want... We're just gonna go for the revives. Well... It's anyone's game now. We leave our attacks in the name of the Lord now. Sitting controller down. I am now passive observer. Alright, first loss at the hands of these four. Got to love it. Look, I don't care what he does as long as he doesn't Psycho Crack. Yeah, you know what, girl? You do your thing. Shooting Afro. Shooting Afro. You heal Sarah. And back at it again with the Psycho Cracks. Oh, thank God she got that defense boost up. Yeah, so we shield Jake now. We're just gonna go with God on him because there's not a whole lot I can do. Well, I have a clear chime, I think. Oh wait, no, the clear chime does that. Fuck. Water gem, wind gem, fire gem, earth gem, lucky card, Gala. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. God, I need to stop forgetting to buy shit. I need to go and just buy like 10 of each of those. 10 of each of the more common ones, I guess. Wonderful. Wonderful, actually. I'll take that. Devastate. Okay. Okay. 152. Yeah, see, this is why we attack Afro first. We now shield Brandon because he's lowest on health. Jake. Jake heals Sarah. And Matt does whatever he feels like. Nice counterattack. Glad I did that. Once we get Afro out of the equation, this fight gets much easier. Pressure on Sarah. Wonderful. Gotta love it. Only 73 though, that's nice. Attacking the cat. Clive is no longer confused, thank the Lord. We now shield Matt, as he's the only one not shielded. I think... No. We have him guard for the reload. Jake quickens Brandon, and then Matt does whatever he does. That might be enough to put him before Matt. Now we get to waste time with a heal animation. Gotta love it. Brandon reloads. Sarah is going to go back over everyone with another shield, just in case they've worn off. No, you're just gonna regular shoot Afro. Jake is going to heal himself and praise Allah for whatever Matt is about to do. What do I? God, I cannot wait for Afro to go. Pressure on Jake. Wonderful. Cremate on Sarah. Excellent. Okay, this is the turn we Mystic a Healberry. That's what happens here. You shoot him. Jake will... I don't even know. I guess we're gonna shoot Afro for guaranteed damage on Afro. Because God, we need to get him out of here ASAP. Black Fenrir, okay. Shooting Afro, he's not done yet. Counterattack, wonderful. Not much damage, but I'll take it. Shooting the cat, I'll take it, that's fine. Can I please have Matt back? Thank you. Okay, Sarah can't really do a lot of magic, so we're gonna shoot Afro. We're gonna tell him to shoot Afro and see what happens. Guard for that, and we heal Sarah. Psycho Crack on Sarah, excellent. Counterattack on the girl, wonderful. I'll take it, honestly. Could have been a worse outcome. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what we do. You lose that, and we give it to Jake because he's faster. Go with God, my brother in Christ. You try to revive Sarah. And you try to heal Sarah in case it actually goes through. Wonderful. It goes through. Matt gets attacked. Brandon gets attacked. And we get the heal off. Thank God. Okay, Sarah continues to attack Afro. We go with God. Jake just attacks Afro. We need to get Afro out of here. And Matt once again heals Sarah. The counterattack for the kill. Jake coming in clutch. And now once we gain control back, oh good. Good. On, I can live with that. For some reason, it always slows down when he goes to use his bomb, and I don't know why. Okay, we now have control of everyone, and will not be losing it again. Sarah is going to shield herself. You get to reload. Oh, you know what? Actually, Brandon gets Fiery Rage back. Now you shield yourself. Reload. Jake gets to attack. I think we go for Cat next, because Cat's attacks were doing a lot of damage. Blizzard Breath? You don't say. Oh, good. She gets the minigun again. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, is the cat down? Oh, I think the cat's down. Yes, the cat is down. Now we shield Matt, because he's the squishiest after Sarah. You attack Blondie. Actually, no, you revive Jake. You heal yourself. I can live with that. Dude, fuck this homemade blast. It is ruining us. I mean, it's not ruining us, but it's making the game lag for some reason, and that's about the same as ruining us, so, you know. We're starting to get a little low on the heal bear. You know what, fuck it. Emergency type situations. Yeah, we shoot Blonde. We reload. We use pressure on Blonde. Because I don't think any of these guys are weak to anything. I'm pretty sure any human enemies like this are just like pure neutral. Even the cat. Yeah, we'll just all attack Blonde, I guess. Alright, Blonde is down. Yeah, I could have killed the boy, but whatever. Level up for Jake, wonderful. Sarah's now the only level 9, but that can be fixed fairly easily. Tenacious, you are a stubborn. But let's see if you can handle this. Knowledge. Sis, how dare you interrupt me? Since when have you gotten so bold? Anyway, what is it? Sis, the radar's reacting. I think the team that went in ahead of us is making its move. Sorry to spoil the party, but we don't have time to play with them anymore. Ta-ta, don't hurt yourselves. Wait, the name's Maya Schrodinger, and we are the renowned Schrodinger family. Don't you forget it. It's a name you'll be chasing for a long time. I'm Sarah Maxwell. I'll remember it for the time being, but listen. Once I turn my head, you better be right behind me, or else I'll forget real quick. We love Maya. Maya's good people. She is one of my favorite characters in this entire game, for sure. Duplicator, wonderful. There was a chest back there I can duplicate or open. Why did I skip that? I want to do a fight. So close to a level. And you know, before this game kicks me out, I'm going to go back for that duplicator chest. Before I forget. I don't remember exactly where it is, though. Was it back there? I don't know. It might be back this way for all I remember. I think it might be this way, actually. That leads there. Treasure room here. That was the one with the switch, right? That's the way back up. Bum, bum. That leads back to that switch. This leads to the room with the switch. And then that was okay. Fuck it. Weeball. Alright, 5 water gems, level up. Now we can all do magic attacks right off the rip. From these 4 guardians, at least. Spoiler alert, there are other guardians you can get. And the better ones have higher cost on their spells. Surprise, surprise. Come on, girl. You're better than this. You're actually not. You have a pretty shit track record with those. That is that. And then that is that. There's no other doors, okay. Just trying to make sure I don't miss that room with the duplicator chest. Found the room with the duplicator chest. And it is Nectar. I forgot what that does. Restores max HP. That's right. Oh yeah, I think that's a mechanic. So I think that if you die in battle and don't get revived before the end of the battle, your attack gets cut. I don't remember if it's like by a quarter or in half or what. But it does get cut till the next time you go and rest at an inn. Which is problematic. But also fine. Because if it happens, we're not at a stage where that's like the end. Well, if nothing else, we're gonna have a lot of gems to sell after this. Oh yeah, that's right, we get to walk up on the fucking masks as if no one else was supposed to be in front of us. You won't be able to reach it like that. Would you like some help? Yeah, can you? Huh? Hi there. Oh man, are they the team Maya was talking about? Who else would it be? Honestly. Apparently. Jeez, why does everyone hate us? I wonder why. Well, bro, we just have no social graces, just like the boss. Da, 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 da. Now I get it. You feel no pain when you stomp all over people just because of the way you think. Well, of course, I'm the one doing the stomping. Why should I feel the pain? Calling you a thug is much too flattering. You have absolutely no moral principles. You're nothing but a scumbag. Scumbag, that's an understatement. Just in case you thought one boss fight in this wasn't enough. Actually, you know what? She's probably gonna do... Nah, we're gonna have her shield. Oh, dude, she has more max health than Jake now. Fuck it, you can do that. And you can shoot Janice. And you can shoot Janice. And you can shoot Janice. Oh, that's right. This is like the opposite of the last battle. We have to take out the others first, and then Janice. Okay, well then, in that case, we are going to shield. Sarah now. You are gonna shoot. We're gonna focus down Romero first. And you are going to heal Sarah. Because I was not expecting her to be the target of the first Trinity. I was kind of hoping Brandon would. Because he's got a lot better defense than the entire rest of the team. Okay, now you shield Matt. Brandon reloads. You shoot Romero. And you heal Brandon. Trinity on Matt, I can live with that. Now we do Brandon. Brandon shoots Romero. You reload. I think now we start using magic as well. There goes Romero. Now you get to... We'll have you petrify Dario and see how that does. And then... Pressure. $60. That's probably better than her basic attack. I'll check next turn to see what her basic attack does. Just for shoots and giggles. Oh yeah, it does so much more. There goes Dario. Alright. Petrify Janice. Shoot Janice. Shoot Janice. And I'm going to have him shoot Janice just so that he can get the 25 for the extension. Which unfortunately will put him unable to use any other magic for the rest of the fight, probably. Depending on how much damage he has left to take, but I doubt he has much more. Regardless, I'm going to extension at heal. See if Brandon takes it home. No. Still got a little bit to go. reload. Basic attack. Matt gets back his magic next turn. Oh, never mind. Sarah finishes it out. Hey, boss. A cat's got the shield and it's taken off with it. Idiots. What are you doing standing around? That's no ordinary cat. It belongs to a drifter. We'd already confirmed that there were 2 teams within these ruins in search of the shield, and oh, how easily we were able to snatch away the goods from both of you. It was a little disappointed to see the notorious Cascade couldn't live up to his reputation. A little anticlimactic, I must say. Since when did women begin to lose their modesty? Oh, women have been living proudly for a long time now. You just need to date more. The Eternal Sparkle is sealed by 3 shields. Rumor has it that a female drifter is in possession of the Creo shield. Might that be you? Bingo! Looks like the odds are against us today. But I just want you to know that we're not giving up on the Eternal Sparkle. Have you been to Caliborn? Southwest of here by the tip of the peninsula stands an ancient tower. It's called Kadingle. Very fun name, love that name. It was constructed by humans long ago in an effort to reach the heavens seeking power. That is where the Eternal Sparkle is sealed. Sealed by the power of the 3 shields. Why, thank you kindly for that information. I choose to work efficiently, that's all. Even if I am just buying time. Stop right there. Fucking idiot. I said it from the start. I'll say it again. Virginia's a fucking moron. I said stop. You're the one that needs to stop what you're doing. But why? They do have a bad rep. That just goes to show how good they are. It's the way it is in the Wraith's Land. But what? You think they're the bad guys? Then what is your definition of bad? Just now, you did something extreme and endangered your comrade. So, by being imprudent and risking the lives of others, doesn't that make you a bad guy too? This is exactly the kind of thing that makes me think you're just pretending to be a drifter. No, wait. You're not going to that tower, are you? It's a trap, I know it. Of course it's a trap. It's so obvious. You look surprised. You're wondering why I would set out for that tower. Well, if we go there and they show up, all the shields will be in one place. And the Eternal Sparkle is sealed there. The stage would be complete. What was it that I wanted to accomplish as a drifter? I have no idea. My wings are in place, yet I have nowhere to fly. This is a hurdle people face when they wandered into the wasteland with some romantic idea in mind. Just bring the shield and head southwest to Kadingle. There you'll find neither good nor bad, only the truth about drifters. Once you face the truth, you'll find your answer, okay? Are you sure, milady? Yeah, she'll be fine. Once she faces the truth, I'm sure she'll stop pretending to be a drifter. Alright, everyone, let's get going. Our leader's pretty bummed out. All we can do is lend a helping hand. If she cannot get back on her feet herself, then this is it for her. Well, depending on how you look at it, it was kind of fun. According to them, we were just amusing ourselves, pretending to be drifters. Well, what now? That's up for the leader to decide. Perhaps she's already made up her mind. Where am I supposed to fly? I'm doing the best I can, and I'm taking this seriously, but I feel like I'm getting nowhere. What am I lacking here? What is it that supports me and molds me into who I am? What is it that I need to traverse the wasteland as a drifter? Daddy, back then I didn't understand why you left me, or what you were thinking. But now, I think I understand a little bit. There's something out there in the wasteland, right, Daddy? That's why you became a drifter. Daddy, what should I do? I can't consider myself a drifter until now, right? But still, I have to fly. If I don't, this will all end without me finding out anything. I'm not going out to the wasteland because I have no purpose. I'm going to the wasteland to find a purpose. I better go apologize to everyone. And... are you feeling better? I'm fine now. And... I'm sorry. I became a drifter thinking that maybe my arms could help people in need. But I didn't have a purpose or a goal as a drifter. That's why she said I was pretending. How I put everyone in danger. Please forgive me. So did you figure out what you want to do in the wasteland? Yep. Wait, maybe not. Which is it? Well, I'm not confused anymore. I know why I need to continue traversing the wasteland. Looks like we were spared a depressing sob story. Of course. I may have been depressed a little while ago, but I'm not going to let it end like this. So let's all continue on as a team and see this matter through. We haven't made much money. I can't drop out now. Hey, we're all invited guests. Let's do this together. Thanks, everyone. Let's hurry to the Southwest Tower of Kadingle, which we will be doing next time. Love this, by the way. Cute little outro showing all the characters, their levels and stats of when you quit. And by showing the characters, I mean just flashes of Virginia. Number of saves 7. Number of continues 1. Number of game overs 0. Alright. That's gonna do it for the stream tonight. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you did and you haven't followed already, feel free to hit the follow button for more content from me. I'm gonna try streaming more frequently. Hopefully do another stream of this game tomorrow. Having a lot of fun. Other than that, I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you next time.